Hello, hello. All right, let's get this party started. Oh, I forgot to turn my camera on back on this thing. So sorry about that. Oh, and I'm really off. I'm off. How do I keep bumping my camera? I know I'm not bumping my camera. I know like the settings are constantly being reset. It up a little bit, maybe a little more. Okay. All right, I think we got this. I think we got this. Yeah, there's no chat over there. There's no chat because YouTube chat is a little fickle. Sorry, I just hit my mic. YouTube chat's a little fickle to try to link in the chat scenes because you have to do it every single time and it breaks so very often. So there's no chat scrolling over there. So we're just gonna skip the chatting scene for a bit. Although, I do have an announcement. And have a big announcement. I'm not going to announce it right now. I'm gonna wait a little bit into stream when I start getting, you know, like sleepy and start falling asleep on you guys. That's when I'll do the big announcement. What is up with this girl? Eat too long. You need to go do something. Anyway, OUTs. Well, you already know what it is. You do anyway. But not everybody else knows. Also, you don't know when I'm releasing it, so that's gonna be a big announcement. Big announcement. I'm excited. I'm absolutely thrilled. Oh yeah, yeah. You know, you already know. Now you feel special. Yeah. Well, you also were one of the first people that I thought of that might be interested. Anyway, that's giving way too much away. It's definitely giving too much away, and I said I wasn't going to announce it right now. It's too early. It's too early in the stream. All right, let's get into some Minecraft. Okay, so over here I have this beautiful mountain. Excuse me. Sorry, my voice. Let me drink some. Let me partake of some hot chocolate here. Y'all, it is like 50 something degrees, maybe a little bit less than 50 degrees over here. I'm cold. I got the heating blanket on me. Sorry, still had a little stuffage in there. You need to load up your game too. Yeah, you can definitely follow along if you want to. I'll be going maybe not so fast that you couldn't follow along. But let me clear this out real quick. What is that in Celsius? I have no idea. No clue. I can't convert in my head into Celsius. I'd have to literally try to convert it. It's chilly. It's chilly for me anyway. It's very, very chilly. It's not optimum temperature for Hot Pocket operation. Let's just say that. 74, 72 degrees Fahrenheit is my optimal operating temperature for Hot Pocket. Where I don't have to wear a blanket constantly. I don't have to have house shoes on. I don't have to have long sleeves, you know, fully kitted out and everything. Got a heater behind. Yeah. 74 degrees Fahrenheit is my optimum temperature to operate in. Anyway. Okay. Gamma's not gonna do anything. We're outside. So this build here, this little mountainside build was submitted by Kat, who is in the chat right now. Of course, she is very anxiously awaiting for me to do this build for her. I saw it when she sent me some pictures of her world that she had been working on. Now, granted, she has a bunch of stuff over here, which I did not copy or, you know, I did not build. I just saw this section of the mountain and thought, oh, that, I could finish that. It looks like it's unfinished. It looks like, you know, and I don't know, I think I talked to you a little bit on this one, that you did start it, you just didn't come back to it. And this has been sitting in your world like this for what, a year or two maybe? If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. Anyway, it just looked like it was slightly unfinished, and I wanted to try to put my own spin on it, maybe finish it up a little bit, spruce it up a bit. I do see that you did a lot with the jungle wood and the white terracotta, because you've got jungle wood on all of these except for this one. This one I believe had spruce. Your shaders were a bit odd when it came to this one, but I gathered from the trapdoors that this was a spruce build. Yeah, there is a bridge. I did not build the bridge because I wasn't going to do anything with the bridge. I just wanted to do this little hobbity mountain here. This is the same seed as Kat is working on, although she is in Bedrock and I am in Java. I did notice that there were some terrain differences in generation. There are going to be different generations, different terrain generation. Look, the goat's up there. Sorry, squirrel. Between Java and Bedrock, even if it's the same seed, it won't look 100% the same. So this doesn't look 100% the same as hers does, but it does actually look pretty similar. You'll load to check the wood. Yeah, like I said, I just gathered from the trapdoors that it was spruce wood, so I put spruce in there. I just assumed it was spruce. But everything else looks like you were using jungle. You had some oak over here and pretty much the white terracotta. I also could not tell if this was acacia. This gray one here, is that acacia wood? Oh, and don't mind the don't mind the one singular leaf in there. You didn't have anything in there, or at least I couldn't tell what you had in there, so I just put a leaf in there. Anyway, even if it's not acacia wood, it's probably gonna change anyway. So I figured each of these hobbit holes, they're their own home, and different people live in these, so they wouldn't really want it to look all the same, would they? Your internet's struggling. That's okay. We still have a good bit of stream going. So let's just tackle this one right here. And if you guys have ever followed me on a stream or watched any of my hardcore and seen my builds, you know I love color. So I'm not going to be too afraid of color here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to change some of this. I'm going to change this jungle wood to dark oak wood, just to have some huge contrast here. And I'm gonna be flying, because why not? Now, the whole point of this is I'm not trying to change everything about all the builds, but I do think that some of them could have a little bit of personality. I didn't want that. That's still gonna go there. All right, so we've got just the outside is done in dark oak, and already we have a huge contrast. Even if we weren't here, Minecraft is refusing to play ball. I can't speak today. Just a little bit of contrast. I love it, but I want some color in here. I also want this to be a little bit moody. So I'm gonna come in here and we're gonna go straight to terracotta because I love terracotta. And let's find a moody terracotta that would go well with dark oak. Let's see if this one will go. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's moody. Oh, that is definitely moody. I love it. That just makes it a whole different tone. All right, I'm gonna change this door because the door is no longer moody. Let's try a mangrove door, which now that I'm in a different version, I also have options to do the pale oak. Let's see what the pale oak looks like. You like? Okay, I did say moody door, but I also like to put my doors in from the inside so that there is just a bit, just a bit of contrast here. Okay, I like the white door. I do like the white door. Maybe let's try the red door. I like the red door too. Red door definitely fits with the entire moody thing that we're going with. Purple. Yes, it's purple. I think, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the white door or do you like the red door? I'm kind of digging the red right now. Okay. The glass is going to change. Instead of using a full glass block like this, I want to kind of make some texture in here. So I'm going to use a glass pane. I'm also going to use a colored glass. So we're going to keep this on that moody streak, and we're going to use, let's try gray stained glass. Sometimes I'll use a color. Sometimes I won't. I don't think purple is really going to go with this. You like the mangrove? I like the mangrove too. I'm liking the gray. I'm liking the gray here. All right, we'll probably need to reset these down here. What do we want? Do we want something that's gonna actually be, hey, this is my house? Let's see. Brick wouldn't actually be a bad idea here. We could do brick, or I could do the crimson slab. Gonna do something to my door here, but that's okay. Oh yeah, the crimson slab looks nice. All right, not all of my doors do I actually do this to. Some of them I'll leave. Which actually, I'm thinking I might bring this one up front. Yeah, we might bring that one up front. Since I've got the recessed glass, that is the same thing as the door. Crimson goes well. It does. It does. It's purple. It's purple. It is purple. All right, so we'll actually put this crimson here because, hey, this is my front doorstep. We'll leave that. Okay. You love me some purple? I do too. I love purple. All right, so you would think that we're done. We're not done. We got to do some decoration here. So let's see. What do we got for decoration blocks? Something that would look nice. Something that's going to be small. Probably just going to do some flowers here. So we're going to go to the natural blocks. If we want it really, really moody, we could do the pale hanging moss. But I don't actually think the pale hanging moss is going to look good here. Now regular hanging roots. Let me see if I actually have an area to hang these from. I don't. Everything that I would be hanging it from, the only place is that lantern. I don't actually have a place, which that's okay. I don't have to have the hanging moss here. Yeah, I don't have to have that. Let's just start getting some blocks here. Dry bush. Dead bush. No, dead bush. Gotta have a dead bush. All right, so let's see what we want. Could have the pale oak sapling. Again, this is gonna be moody, but not dreary. What do I want here? So I can't cover anything up here just because there's a stairway and this is the access to this house and also to here. So I can't be too terribly outgoing. I am going to have a trapdoor here. We're gonna do, let's do, no, I don't want to do a crimson trapdoor. Let's do the mangrove trapdoor. And we're gonna have some flowers here. Trying to figure out what flower I want. Do a peony. Maybe we'll do a torch flower as well. Let's try to put a peony there. And I guess maybe the trapdoor wasn't a great idea. I could cover up this window. Window does look a little bit odd. Let's do this number. Put moss in here. It's gonna be exposed on one side because I've got the peony over here, but that's okay. And the torch flower doesn't cover up the window too bad, so that's okay. We have an add-on on our realm that has some beautiful wildflowers. Oh, that would be so nice. Don't like, if you're coming from this side, well, if you're coming from this side, it's not too terribly visible, like I said. I don't think it's bad. I kind of like it. You need to come visit? Maybe I will. Okay, let's see. Another one here. We're gonna do a little pot. Little pot. I do reserve my big pots for other things, but we're gonna do a little pot here. And we're just gonna put, let's put some greenery in there. Let's do a spruce sapling. Spruce saplings are moody. That's very moody. Let's get that grass out of the way. You need to kind of turn into grass. All right, so we got a moody little spruce sapling here. This hobbit hole is very moody. Okay. So yeah, this is nice. I like this. Just a few decorations and we got this pretty good. It looks cute. All right, we'll probably do some more with some of these stairs in a little bit and then do some more landscaping. So we're gonna clear this out now. On to the next one. So let's try for this one up here. I actually was not opposed to this acacia wood, or as far as this color, but we do now have pale oak wood. So I thought of replacing the acacia with pale oak and see if I liked that, which I am absolutely loving pale oak right now. As far as just the log itself, I haven't really been able to build much with it as far as the white wood version. All right, I believe I've got some in here, which we're just gonna break all this glass. Okay, so in here, I thought of something kind of cool. You'd see that I did kind of build out. I was tweaking some of this a little bit, but then decided I need to build it the way that you had it. So I like putting backlit stuff. Let's see, where is... Not you. Where are my shroom lights? Or not shroom lights, glowstone. So glowstone behind leaves. Looks awesome. We're gonna do a natural block and we're gonna do some leaves. I'm going to do jungle leaves for this one. Oh wow, jungle leaves has a very cool color in here. In this biome. It's a very, very blue leaf. So we're gonna do the jungle leaves, and I'm also going to put the glass back in, and I'm gonna do full glass. I'm not gonna do the panes or anything. However, I probably will put in a color. I'm gonna do light gray. Light gray is my go-to glass pane. It just adds a little something. See how it kind of frosted the window just a bit? It's not too much, but it just made a difference to where you can't really see completely through it. And I really did like, I like the leaf texture in here, the glowstone texture coming through. It's also going to make sure that this is very, very well lit up. And my throat's doing some weird stuff. Okay. So now, again, my throat is doing some really, really, really rude stuff. You're getting frustrated, your game won't let you in. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I do not want to use any pale oak over here just because we've got snow in the background. I might try to use pale oak somewhere else if I like it, but I'm not going to use pale oak against the snow. It's going to blend in and you won't be able to see anything. These builds won't stand out. So let's try using a different wood other than the jungle wood. I will keep a jungle wood. Probably I'll keep the jungle wood like on that one. I love and adore jungle wood. But again, these are individual homes and they kind of need to stand out from each other. So we've now got this beautiful leaf structure in here. We've got a gray building. I can do anything with it. I don't really want to do oak. We've got oak and I do not like that warm tone wood with the very cool tone pale oak. So we're definitely going to change the door. We won't be using any type of oak. Acacia, even though it's warm tone, may look good. Pink would look good. I'm not overly fond of using too many pink things. And that's most of our wood types, unless we started doing something else. Like I could definitely do some diorite, but I don't have any. Well, I do have slabs, but they'd be pale oak, and I don't want to use diorite because we're right up against the snow. Let's not do that. Let's come back up here. I did say something about pink. Let's try using some pink stuff. I'm sure that's going to be very, very bright and very vivid. But I know it'll go. That one I'll have to, well, it's gonna be my lamp again. I truly do not build. Ooh, I wasn't standing on something. I truly do not build with cherry very often. But it seemed like it could definitely go well here. Yay, pink! Now, was that one here? Yeah, I think it was there. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that I absolutely would do this in my world. Like I said, I don't use pink too often. I use it fairly sparingly. Okay, that looks a little much. Okay, I would not do this. It works, but I don't think I would do this. It's very cotton candy. I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna change that. It's mainly pink. Okay, well, you definitely could use this. Oh my gosh, I do think my voice is actually, I'm losing my voice. You definitely could use this. However, it's a bit much for me. I think I'm gonna tone it down just a little bit. So, I am kind of in love with the red. So let's use mangrove instead. Let's try this. Like I said, this is just too much pink for me. Way too much pink. It was worth a shot. Timmy Teddy, hello. Well, you're gonna be in time for the announcement. Got everybody on the edge of their seats waiting for the announcement. Also, yeah, I'm not a fan of the pink. It works. It definitely works with the pale oak. I will say it works, but I am not a fan of the absolute pink. Oops. Woo! Something big. Yes, something big, big. Big is happening. I keep knocking down my lanterns. Something big, something exciting. Should I just go ahead and say it? Okay, if I can get another like on the stream, I'll go ahead and do the announcement. I just want one like. Keep pink as an accent. No, I don't like the Pepto-Bismol. I do like the sameness. I do like the sameness of having everything, because this is supposed to be the structure, the main structure of everything. Gotta like. We're just gonna do half and half. It's gonna be half Pepto-Bismol, half blood. Okay. So, Will, Cat, and Healing Monkey already know this. They're the only 3 people that I have actually told about this. If you have been in my Discord and have been watching my Discord for the past couple of days, you might have noticed that I have been adding some channels. You forgot to hit like. Oh my gosh, you forgot to hit like. I cannot believe you. Anyway, if you've been watching, I've been doing some Discord maintenance. I did actually announce that I was doing some Discord maintenance. I've removed a lot of channels. And I have fully integrated the Discord into a Minecraft Discord. So its sole focus is just gonna be Minecraft. You did see, I am still working on the Discord. It is not finished. I just keep doing like 1, maybe 2 channels a day. I'm okay with those caps. It just sounded like you were really excited about the Discord changes. That was the funny thing. That was the first thing this monkey did. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, you've probably seen some channels, because as of right now, you, Timmy Teddy, should have permissions to view the channel of what I'm about to announce. I have purchased a Minecraft server. I'm renting a Minecraft server. I was in a safety meeting at work. That's okay. I've hit cap so many times a day. It is okay. As long as I know you're not just screaming at me. Eek! Yes, yes. Cue my little creeper eek from the clip from a couple weeks ago. Like me then. Yes, so here is, well, let me just finish. So I have a Minecraft server now. Myself, Healing Monkey, and Malatos the S, that is his in-game name, are moderators, admins for the server as of right now. I will probably add some more later. It's just as of right now, this is the group that we're going with. The server is not currently open to everyone yet. I am still building spawn, still working out some things here. I can give you a sneak peek if you like. We interrupt this build to give you a sneak peek of, and it's called Pocket Craft SMP. Yay, pockets! So that's the name of it, is Pocket Craft. Very simple title. Just my name and Minecraft. Pocket Craft. Yay! Hot Pocket Craft was a little bit of a mouthful. I liked Pocket Craft. I think it just kind of fit. And it is small. It is a small server. I do not have a huge following. I do not need to have a large server right now. I can upgrade in the future if this thing blows up. But as of right now, it's about a 20 player limit. It has pockets. Yes, the server has pockets. The server absolutely has pockets everywhere. Healing Monkey will fall into all of them and die. And Healing Monkey has already died on the server, just FYI. We had to test out the Graves mod to see what it was gonna do. So we had to kill Healing Monkey on the server. All right, sorry, chat is going really fast. Or gray. Of course, it has pockets. Short and easy is always best. Want to help with the upkeep? Yes, I will and have. Okay, so here's the thing. Like I said, I am working on the server. I called a Zombo. No, didn't I kill you? I think I may have hit you and then the zombie killed you. I don't actually remember. We've both died on the server. The server is going to be open to PvP. I don't have any rules about if you hit somebody, you know, no, you can't PvP. You totally can PvP on the server. I'm not going to go into the rules, but I'm just going to kind of give you an overview. You can PvP on the server. There is a shops mod on the server. And this is kind of going to be where I'm going to give you the sneak peek, because I've integrated an entire area for you guys to have shops. So let's go ahead and just hop into it. So here is Pocket Craft SMP. Well, this is the shopping district. So anyway, when you spawn in, you're going to be spawning in over in this area. Now, granted, this is, again, I've just started the server this week. I am not done building. I'm still designing a spawn building, but you're going to be spawning in this area, this lovely, lovely mountain range here. You're going to be spawning in this area here inside of a building. I'm not going to let you spawn outside. Although we have proof this is nice and lit up. We are working on a staircase going up this side of the mountain and working on a staircase going up this side of the mountain. So you can go that way and you can go that way, or you can go over here to the water. That was before Graves was on. Yeah. So here you've got some access to an ocean and you can go pretty much anywhere. I've tried to make this area very, very accessible. Sorry, again, my voice. This oak line here just designates where the spawn area is, so I could kind of separate where you guys spawn in from where you actually can interact with the map. So if you're wondering what all of this is over here, I have created what I've called the shopping district. So this entire area over here is going to be where you, the players, can build shops that are open to the public. So people can come here once you've built your shop and put items in your shop. They can buy those items from you. I do not have an auction house mod. I don't know if I'm going to implement one, but I really liked having the personal touch of you guys building something in here for yourselves and selling something. And you can have more than one shop. I've still got all of this area over here that I haven't done anything with that is still going to be shops, and I may even extend it even further. I've just, as of right now, I tried to do a bunch of square areas where you guys could build your shops. So this area right here, which I'm thinking is going to be the mod shop, and I'll tell you that in just a second. But this area right here is a 17 by 17 square. every single one of these is marked with a sign that tells you how big the area is. And this is your area where your shop goes. Now the shop does need to be, sorry, voice again. The shop does need to be contained within this area here because I have put these fairly close. So you can build up to this line. And it's just going to be pretty close. Most of these have about 3 spaces in between them. Like that one only has 3. Some of these have more. But these are where you can build your shops. And there is going to be a moderator shop. And basically an admin shop, and it's going to be this section here because the build that I have built is this size. So what the moderator shop is going to be is giving you guys access, like Hermitcraft. Yeah, like Hermitcraft, where they have a shopping district. I actually got the idea from them, totally. I stole the idea from them. Except they don't designate in each area, but I don't think that my community is going to be quite as organized as Hermitcraft, so I just kind of went ahead and put in, hey, your shop can be here. And that also makes sure that these spaces are tight and it's just not sprawled out over a huge area. I do actually like this system. So back to the mod shop, there's going to be a moderator shop. So the moderator shop is going to contain items that are either impossible to get or incredibly difficult to get. Like there will be dragon eggs. You will be able to buy dragon eggs from the moderator shop. Remember, there's only one dragon egg in the game, and it's when you kill the dragon. But I'm going to have the ability to give you guys I said ability a bunch of times, but I'm going to give you guys the option to be able to purchase things that are hard to get. You want mob heads? I'm going to put mob heads in here. Now, we do have the mob heads mod active on the server, as well as player heads. So if you kill a player, you will be able to get their head to drop. And that's not just everybody go around killing people. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of a consideration base. If somebody doesn't want to PvP with you, you know, don't. Don't just go around killing people. However, I do want you guys to have the ability to have your heads and other people's heads to be able to drop. And you can wear their heads too as a trophy. Or you can just put their heads up on a trophy wall. Healing Monkey is also going to be creating a PvP arena for you guys to just duke it out in. Get all your heads as much as you want to. Healing Monkey hasn't told me the specifics of the PvP arena, other than it's going to be very Roman Colosseum themed, and you guys are going to get to gladiator it out inside the arena. So another thing about the shops mod, I'm kind of going all over the place, but another thing about the shops is I want you guys to be able to choose how you want to sell your items. So if you want to put your items inside of a chest and set a price for your items and do an honor system to where the player pays you for the item that they take out of your chest, you are fully able to do that. I love that system, but if you don't feel comfortable doing that system, there is a shops mod in place. The shops mod allows you to create a shop. It allows you to create one block that's a glass block. You insert the items that you want to sell inside of the block. You set a price for the item, and then you place that block where you want that block to be. I think it's the cutest freaking little mod I've ever seen, because you can display your items. Again, it will be inside of a glass block, and you can have several of those within your shop. All loot inventory will need to be dropped prior to engaging, and we will have sections for fists, sorry, I read that wrong, for fist, sword, axe, mace, etc. Yeah, Healing Monkey, you can make those rules up later. I think I'm all over the place trying to describe all of this. But anyway, you'll have those two options. So you'll have a more private option to where people can't just take stuff from you and potentially not pay you, or you can do the honor system, which I would really very much like to do the honor system, as well as the shops, just for just for ease of access. But like I said, you guys can have access to multiple shops. Probably right now, taking 3 of these sections is probably going to be the limit. Like I said, if we need more, I definitely have area to expand to. And then there's also these areas that connect to the ocean. If you take one of these, like these 4 buildings right here, you definitely have the opportunity to expand into the ocean. I'm not actually going to limit these here to just where they are because they touch water. So if you want to expand back there, you are totally able to do that. And those will be kind of rules that I'll put in the Discord channel once I actually start setting the player rules for the server. I've got some general rules, but we've also got some mods that'll need to be explained. They'll have to be downloaded as well. There is a proximity voice chat. I cannot stand typing all the time. So there is a proximity voice chat that is enabled on the server that when you are close by somebody, you will be able to hear them if their microphone is on. You will have to install the mod to be able to use it. Just because it is installed on the server, it doesn't mean it works for you too. You have to have the mod installed to be able to use the proximity voice chat. You keep eyeing that cherry biome. You'll do an official launch video later to keep it all straight. Yeah, we'll do something like that. I will say that this cherry biome is probably off limits just because it's right in spawn, and we're not going to have people, you know, building right at spawn. But in order to have access to the shops district and be, you know, fairly within the vicinity, I encourage everybody who wants to build here to build within probably 5,000 blocks of spawn, something that's going to be easy for you to travel through. And when I say easy to travel, I did build you guys my little donkey stables from the hardcore, and also you'll notice the blacksmith from hardcore as well. But there is a stables. It is a public use stables. You will be able to put your horses, if you want to store them here, you can put your horses in here, or if you just want to use the hitching post, there is an outside hitching post, and this is an untamed horse. I did not tame him. I just attached him to a lead and then put him up to the hitching post. So I would very much encourage you guys to utilize horses and just be within 5,000 blocks of spawn. It is not mandatory whatsoever. I am not limiting you guys to only be building around spawn and your bases right around spawn. There is no limit to where you can go, but it would be nice if some of you guys could build close to spawn. I'm actually going to be building, I think I found an area over there. I haven't really explored everything around this this map. Well, not everything, obviously, but I did find a really nice area just over there where the spruce actually starts. It's a wonderful seed. All of the biomes are within 3,000 to 4,000 blocks of spawn. Well, actually, no, it was a we. Me and Healing Monkey were going through seeds and trying to find good seeds. And I wanted to have all of the biomes, minus the Mushroom Island. I don't think the Mushroom Island is actually within 3,000 to 4,000 blocks. But you've got your Badlands, your desert, your mangrove swamp, your Pale Garden, your taigas, your jungles. You got everything. You guys have everything within 3,000 to 4,000 blocks of spawn. So it should be pretty easy for you guys to find somewhere where you want to set up. And everything is pretty close. Let's see. Portal-based travel. Yes, I don't know if I will implement a teleport based system. I don't know about that yet. I'm kind of running a little low on space for mods and plugins. Memory right now is getting a little high, and it's just been me and Monkey on the server, and I'm just trying to make sure that I don't overclock the server and everybody crashes when they load because there's just too many mods. And again, it's a small server. Like I said, it's a small server. Yeah, everybody look at the beautiful waterfall that I made. look at this beautiful waterfall. I can make some pretty good water features though. Maybe I should just make a video, one entire video on just different water features. You know, building a pond, building a spring, building a river, building a waterfall, building an ocean. Just all water features. Anyway, so yeah, I am super excited. Monkey is super excited. Monkey is chopping at the bit to be able to do stuff. Like I said, I'm still not done with designing the spawn area. A lot of this was literally just trying to lay out things. I'll definitely do something with the roads and everything. I will not be building everything out of cobblestone brick, trust me. That will not happen. But I did need to lay out the areas of how the shopping district was going to go and how it was going to be accessed and how it was going to be laid out. So again, finishing up spawn area to where you guys actually spawn into a beautiful, beautiful building that I'm totally ripping off of somebody right now. If you've been in my hardcore series, you know that I love Gray Sun builds, and I am totally doing his Manor Estate build. Although I'll probably be changing the entire color palette. But anyway, so there is a catch, and there is a catch. This is gated behind a Patreon subscription. It is either, and I did two ways. There is a Patreon subscription to where you can go to my Patreon, which I do actually have the link in Discord now, and it can be accessed. It is, I believe, the iron tier is not the lowest tier. The lowest tier is Poppy Patreon. I just like that because I get so frustrated with the amount of poppy flowers that are in my hardcore world. I thought it was hilarious. So you can be a Poppy Patreon. And that's just a $1 a month donation. That does not allow you access to the server. That's just if you want to help me out, but you don't want to subscribe either to the server, or you can't subscribe on Twitch or whatever. You are fine. You are fine. And you don't have to do that. But if you do want access to the server, you either need to be the Iron Tier Patreon, which is $5 a month, or you can be a Twitch subscriber. I will take your Twitch subscription and I will give you access to the server for as long as you are a Twitch subscriber. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, so I don't have a way for a YouTube membership to translate over because I'm not monetized yet. So those are your two ways, Patreon or Twitch subscriber. Done deal. Which, Timmy Teddy, you are a Twitch subscriber. You will have access to the server for as long as you are a Twitch subscriber. Deal, deal. You hate poppies? I do like poppies, but like I said, in the hardcore world, there's just, I'm in a whole poppy forest and there's just too many poppies. So yeah. I believe all of the cold biomes are that way because there's a taiga and an icy biome over there. And I believe most of the warm biomes are over in this area. I think there's like a jungle and there's a desert somewhere over there. Beautiful cherry grove biome. This is not the only cherry grove biome. There's definitely more. There's a good bit of plains around here, but you guys have a lot of access to some pretty awesome areas. Monkey, do you want me to show them your area? You like them? Yeah, I don't think they look anything like what they do in real life. Poppies. They don't look anything like that. All right, Monkey's not fast enough for me. Monkey, I'm gonna show him where your area is. Okay. This is Monkey's area. See, we're not too far away from spawn. This is gonna be, I don't know exactly where Monkey is planning on setting up. And yes, this is an abandoned village. Definitely death and destruction everywhere, but it is an abandoned village. And it is currently being eaten alive by lava. Oh, there is no fire tick. I've turned fire tick off for this world. So if lava touches one of your builds, it will not burn. If lightning strikes one of your builds, it will not burn. I've turned fire tick off. I do not like fire tick whatsoever. So nothing is going to burn unless you set it on fire. There's also no Enderman griefing on the server. Enderman will not be able to pick up blocks and carry them around and put them down somewhere else. That does not happen on this server. I hate Enderman griefing. I turned it off in my hardcore world, and it's off here as well. So you guys have two things. Creepers still work the same. Creepers will still blow holes in all of your builds, but lava will not set it on fire, and Enderman will not be grabbing your blocks. But this is Monkey's area. Wherever she chooses to set up, it's going to be somewhere around this mountain range, which is a beautiful, beautiful mountain range. Oh my gosh, Monkey, look at this. Look at this. This is so nice. Figured we would do our first stream clearing it. I love that with the Enderman. Isn't that nice? I mean, Enderman griefing is just awful. But yeah, Enderman will not be grabbing blocks from your builds and putting them somewhere else. That's not gonna happen, and your builds won't catch on fire either. So I thought that was a nice little quality of life improvement for the server. You're stoked. I am too. I'm really getting excited. Like, I'm trying to finish spawn as fast as I can, but I really, really, really want to start playing. And the moderators will be playing in survival mode. It's not going to be like we're just flying around like this all the time. Crap. I keep forgetting where spawn is. Where's spawn? I think it's over here. No, it's over here. There's too many cherry biomes around here. So yeah, if you are interested, I'm hoping to get spawn done before, or maybe around this weekend, to the beginning of next week, and I'll let you guys know when it's over. I'll give you, or when it's open, I'll give you, well, I'm not going to give everybody the address just because this is a whitelisted server. You do have to be either a Patreon or a Twitch subscriber to access the server, and there is a Patreon channel. So once you become a Patreon or a Twitch subscriber, let me know. I'll check it and everything, and then give you access to the server, and you'll have access to an entire channel that you can't currently see right now, except Timmy Teddy. I think Timmy Teddy, you should be able to see it. Let me know if you cannot see the Patreon channel, because you should be able to. You like the option of choice? Oh yeah, definitely. I do believe that currently a Twitch sub is what, 99 cents more? Is $5.99? Is that what Twitch subs are now? I remember them raising the price, and I think it went from $4.99 to $5.99. And then the Patreon is just $5. I didn't want to charge you guys too much to do the Patreon. You don't have to be a Twitch subscriber if you don't want to. It's completely your choice. I just figured if you guys did want to support me as a Twitch subscriber, you guys have access. Because you're paying slightly more than the Patreon anyway, so why not give you guys access to it? But yeah, so if you guys have any questions about it, hit me up in Discord. I'll answer them after stream. However, even though as cute as this pathway, oh my god, like, look at this pathway, look how cute this path is. Sorry, I built that path. I just hit pay for your birthday. Oh, you didn't know how much Twitch was? I think it's $5.99 now. I think subs are $5.99. Unless you have, you know, different options. There's also, you know, the Prime sub, which is free. If you do the Prime sub, you're a Twitch subscriber. You're in. So it's fine. Like I said, it's fine either way you want to do it. If you want to do it Patreon, if you want to do it Twitch, if you want to give me the Twitch Prime, which is free for you, but I am still getting the subscriber, you know, from it, you still have access to the server. It's totally cool. So yeah, mine isn't that bad. Yeah, some people have some different things. All right, let's go back to Cat's Mountain, which she's dying for me to finish because that's what this whole stream was supposed to be, was Cat's Mountain. But at the time that I was starting to do this, the Cat Mountain, I did not have the SMP in mind, so some things have changed since all of this, since the cat, you know, stream came about. Anyway, Cat, you gonna get Java now? Well, I mean, if you have Bedrock, you have Java. You know, they combined them, so you don't actually have to purchase Java. You already have it if you have Bedrock. And vice versa. If you have Java, you have Bedrock. There's only a few nuances of difference between the two. Mainly it has a lot to do with villagers and redstone. Okay. So I actually really like... Where's the spruce? Did I passed the spruce? There we go. Now I know you have these composters covered up, but I kind of like the composters as just texture. I will probably put... Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to put anything there. Maybe let's put a cover on one of them. We'll put a cover on one of the composters. I can't get my game to load properly. I'm on console, though. I need to get it on a PC. Yeah, you'll have to have Java installed on a PC. Java is not friendly with console. Okay, so now that we've got spruce here, let's make the door spruce. I'm totally passing by spruce. We'll make the door spruce. All right. I'm digging it. So we have our composters over here. One of them is covered. We've got our door changed in there. It's a nice little spruce door. Got a mangrove outline. This is great. This is absolutely great. So I think I'm probably done with this, as far as this has a lot of texture. So when things have a good bit of texture to them already, you probably don't want to add too much more. And there's really not a huge area that I could even add things to. I'll probably add, just as far as landscaping goes, some sweet berry bushes, because I love sweet berry bushes. Absolutely love them. You don't think they were composters? I didn't know what you had behind them, so I think maybe I added composters there. Maybe that was just my addition and I just slay. Like I said, I did work on it a little bit and I had started adding in stuff and I was like, no. I need to stop. I need to, you know, make it the original build and then just do it on stream. Okay, so these are both fairly dark and moody. I want to keep this one light. So we're going to keep this one in the jungle wood. I love the jungle wood. I am going to probably change this. And probably the terracotta color as well. So let's pick out a terracotta color. Let's have something nice and maybe not necessarily bright, but... Actually, let's, well, no, if I do yellow, yellow's always really nice. Excuse me. Yellow's always really nice with dark oak. So let's see what else we got here. Could make it lime green. I love my lime green terracotta. Or I could keep it pretty subtle with the light gray terracotta. Let's try a few things here. Let's do lime green. Yeah, let's try some subtle stuff. So we'll try the light gray. We'll do it on both sides. How about that? This is sometimes how I pick a color, is I will do half the build in one color, and then I'll do half of the build in another color. And let's just do this section here so we're not contaminating. Anytime you compare colors, make sure that the colors are not touching each other. Oh, I love the lime green. Of course I would. Of course I would love the lime green. Okay, so this actually does look nice. This light gray terracotta looks really, really nice. But I love the lime green. Okay, we're going with the lime green. Oh, I'm in love. Sorry, I do have a green terracotta fascination. Look at it, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. They are dirt and meant to have flowers. Oh, okay. I kind of like the composters though. Like I said, it's very textured. I don't think it needs anything else to it. Okay, since we did the lime green, I'm feeling froggy. Let's do pale oak. So I'm gonna dig this out with the acacia. We're gonna have a stark contrast here. I kind of hate that. I now kind of hate that with the jungle wood. Okay, that went over differently in my head. Maybe birch? Yeah, that went a little differently in my head. Actually, I don't think any wood is gonna look really good. No, I hate that. I definitely hate that. Unless we change it to the bamboo. I like it too. Should the little window outcrop be pale oak too? I think I originally did have this pale oak when I was going through and changing some things around. I did originally have it pale oak because both of them were the same. I just wanted this part to be a bit brighter. I'm wanting this to be a brighter build, and I definitely hate that birch. We are not going with that birch. I mean, we could probably go birch, but I'm not sure I want to add texture, so I'm trying to see what else we have. I could always use white concrete or white concrete powder. Let's try white concrete powder. I'm not sure how this is going to do with the jungle wood. The jungle wood's very, very pinky. Likes the warm tones. The white concrete powder definitely is different than the pale oak. And I like it better than the pale oak for sure. Know where the little green window is? What do you mean, this? Should this be dark or pale oak? No, this is connected textures. This has to be the same thing. This isn't a separate building. This is still part of this building. The white terracotta with the blue swirls? No. We're not doing any glazed terracotta. Glazed terracotta, when you try to get it to pattern correctly, just takes way too long. And I'll show you what I mean. So this here, especially vertical, if I just sit here and do this, it's gonna look like that, and then it's gonna look weird. I don't like that because terracotta is meant to have patterns that connect their textures, but it has to be in blocks of 2 wide, which is infuriating. You like making patterns? I can definitely try this. I don't really know if I like the white terracotta per se. I would definitely more than likely go with an orange glazed terracotta. Or the yellow. Actually, the yellow. Yellow works wonderful. The yellow looks good, and the lime works really good too, because it's already lime terracotta. But like I said, these patterns start getting really, really fickle. So that would be kind of what that one looks like. And then that would be what that one kind of looks like. I don't really think I'm in love with the terracotta. Let's go back to the pale oak. I'd always just put that in here. It makes the entrance a lot darker, but it does stand out. And I will definitely change the door. So the door is going to be... Could have another red door, but I'm actually going to do a dark oak door on this one. If we're going to have a dark door... and I'm going to push this door in to be equal with this. Also, I guess I need to change the stone. What do we want our pathway to be? Let's have it mossy cobblestone. We got a lot of green going on. We'll have it mossy cobblestone. Go. And then we're gonna put the door. And I'll just change that one block to that. All right. I like that. I like that very much. I'm gonna change this. Again, I'm going to change that to a pane instead of a full glass block. And we're going to have... Let's do a white one. That's going to be some pretty stark contrast, but it lightens it up a lot. I like that. Not me taking photos of my laptop screen. You will always be able to come back to this stream and access it. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. Okay. So I'm loving this. I'm definitely seeing pale oak integrating a little bit more with some of my other I didn't really think that it was going to match with the lime green terracotta, but man, it kind of does. At least separated like what you have this doorway as. You have the doorway separated completely by the jungle wood, so it definitely works. This works with the warm and the cold. I'm loving this right here. Okay, so on to the next little one. This one isn't in a circle, and it does kind of look like it's a bit unfinished as far as the entire thing. So maybe we can add a little window in like that. Can't wait for it to be uploaded. Or remember, this is a YouTube live stream. This is going to be accessible as soon as I end stream. This is going to be on YouTube. So you won't have to wait for this one. I wanted some teeny tiny ones. Okay. You wanted some teeny tiny ones of these? That's fine. All right, so if this one's gonna be teeny tiny, let's make this one loud. Oh, bonus, yeah. Let's make this one kind of loud. Let us do... let's see, what do I want the outside texture to be? Well, we could do the pale oak, although I don't know if the pale oak wood is gonna go with natural oak wood. I haven't tried it yet. I'm also still completely hesitant on using pale oak. Except for accent purposes only. It's really loud. It's a very loud wood type, very loud color. Even though it's white, it's loud, okay? A very loud white. It's so loud. It's so very loud. That is not as loud as I wanted this little one to be. Let's change this one. I don't want pale oak. Okay. So I did say loud. Let us have some fun with this one. Let's go with some blue. I love my warp wood. I love my crimson wood. Man, if nether trees were not so stubborn and difficult, everything, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Everything of mine would probably be warp and crimson wood. All right, we got some blue going on here. Got some nice. Ow, hey, Al. Yeah, that white wood is a lot. It's a lot. All right, we got a little bit of blue going in here. So we could go with some blue as well. The blue, light blue concrete really goes well. I've used it with this wood before. I do quite like it. Can go also a little bit lighter with the light blue concrete. Let's just try, and also cyan concrete obviously goes wonderfully with this. Let's try this blue. That is loud. That may be a bit too much. No, we're not doing that one. So we could try the cyan concrete. That's gonna tone that down a little bit. It's gonna make the build a very monochrome build. It's gonna be different. That's pretty. It is very monochrome. But it is pretty. I very much like that. I have a spot on my area to farm nether trees. Yeah. It's just the warp block, you know, kind of gets in the way. I do see where we could definitely put in a pale oak door. I think the pale oak door would be nice here. Oh, okay, the door is great. I love the door. The door is definitely great. All right. I'm happy with that. It's cute. It's small. It's very, very bright. Very colorful. I love it. I love it. I love it. However, I do want to change up these sides. Maybe let's try some spruce. Yeah, let's try spruce on the outside here. The spruce looks good. I do like the spruce a little bit. Yeah, spruce looks nice. I like the spruce over here. It does look a bit unfinished on the top though. I will give it that. It's an odd shape. So let me see if I can feather this out a little bit. What do you think about that? I know you said you wanted a small one, but it doesn't look like it has a roof the other way. Now it looks like it actually has a roof. I did change up the build slightly. Also makes it very square. That's cute. Yeah, it with everything being the same, it just looked kind of unfinished. You like it? Thanks. And we'll probably do something back here to hide. Anything that's over here, just extend all of this stuff back one. And yeah, there's your roof. So you're not actually exposing too much here. That's your actual roof there. Okay. So we've got some nice little teeny tiny changes, just mainly color changes. Finally gone in, but mine is glitching hard. The one on the right is dark oak pillars and the rest is spruce. Okay. So these were dark oak, not spruce. Scrap that, all spruce. Okay. I couldn't quite tell. Spruce can be a bit difficult. All right, so it's a spruce. Okay. Let's do this teeny tiny one over here. This one is against a gray backdrop. I'm gonna make this one stand out quite a bit. Screen looked dark, but when I caught it, I was holding spruce. Okay. So I want to put in some yellow. Y'all are gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna put in some yellow, and we're gonna be using dark oak as the trim because I know this goes together really, really well. But I've done this before. I'm a professional. We could either do yellow terracotta, which is always kind of dull, or we could do yellow concrete, which I personally like the yellow concrete. But I'll do one in yellow concrete and I'll do one in yellow terracotta so you guys can see the difference. Okay, I love my dark oak. Don't get me started on the dark oak. I love dark oak. That will be one of the first biomes that I try to find is a dark oak biome. Not just for the pale gardens either, but for quite literally the dark oak. Okay. So see how this one is a little bit more mustardy and this one is a very bright one? I do prefer this, although there is a place for this. However, yellow terracotta looks better, in my opinion, with spruce than it does dark oak, which I haven't done one in spruce yet. Which one do you guys like? I can quickly do this in spruce if you need to see the difference. I don't know why I got a slab out. There's no slabs in this. Okay, well, I like halfway can do it. The mustardy one goes with the other hobbit holes. Well, now you have to remember, we did do this one in concrete. This, I believe, is cyan concrete. Yeah, that's cyan concrete. So they all stand out in their own way. I'm missing something. I built this like you had shown, or like you have yours, but it looks like I'm almost missing a few here. But I can't put any more there or there. Any more trapdoors. They all have that similar tone. So what do you guys like better? You like the spruce and the yellow terracotta, or do you like the dark oak and the yellow concrete? Yellow terracotta is definitely a block only a mother could love, in my opinion. but it has its place. So there's what I was saying about the spruce works better with the yellow terracotta, and the dark oak works better with the yellow concrete. I don't even know which one I like, to be completely honest. I think I kind of like this spruce just because I haven't used spruce as far as outlining one of these yet. Let's try it with the spruce and the yellow terracotta. I like that. It's a soft look. Okay, we're gonna change the glass. We're gonna change this to a glass pane. And I'm thinking I want a little bit of odd in here, so let's just make that a brown glass pane. And the door, definitely changing the door. There's nothing missing? Okay. Well, like I said, there's no way that I can put another trapdoor here because of that one. And same thing with this one, so I was just making sure I had it built correctly. All right. A dark oak door would go well here. I, a lot of times, love to change my doors. I don't have my doors the same thing that the rest of the house framing is in, if you've noticed this, obviously. I like to have my doors a little different because most people paint their doors. Most people have doors that are a different color than their house. It's the shutter accents or something, but their doors are special. Their doors are unique. So I like to have unique doors as well. And an acacia one would go great here. Pink one will not. I'm not going to use the pale oak either. Potentially a bamboo door would look good. And I'm thinking that's our choices right about now. Now the bamboo is probably going to be a little bit much. The bamboo doesn't look as bad as I thought, but I don't think I like the bamboo door. I like the acacia door much better. And actually, I like the acacia door, and I'm going to turn this window into something else. So... do I want it outside or do I want it inside? I want it outside. Let's see how this looks. Oh, I didn't mean to break it. I didn't mean to break it. Oh, I love the brown and the glowstone coming through there. That looks nice. I was gonna do it with a frog light, but I do kind of like the brown. The brown is the same tone as the spruce, same color as the spruce, so it kind of brings out that color. Oh, you like? Thank you. I like it too. I think it looks great. All right, and with this, now you do have this area, this little stony area for your bridge that you had built. So I'm going to do my second favorite block and I'm gonna make this all podzol. And I'm probably gonna make you a little garden here. Now, obviously, we gotta make sure, yeah, there we go. So the bridge is not touching anything. All right. We love our browns. We love our podzol. We love podzol. We love podzol. All right, gonna put podzol there, and then going to just put, I'm just gonna put a spruce slab here, which is going to break the door. Then, gonna make a little garden around this. This one's a little on the plain side, plus it doesn't have any lighting. So we're gonna do a teeny tiny garden. Oh, that's a balcony, not the bridge. True, I think I said bridge. You are correct, this is a balcony. Oh, flowers, yeah. Sorry, I was sitting here. What am I doing? Flowers. I'm gonna make a little, make a teeny tiny garden over here. Let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3. I can plant some bamboo here. I love bamboo. Bamboo as a decoration block is amazing. We're just gonna need some string. Okay, so this one is going to be limited by its growth by this because of the trapdoor. These, on the other hand, will not be. So this one, we're going to counter its growth there. And this one, I'm going to keep it teeny. So that will grow. And then behind it, let's see what we can put behind it. We need some more greenery. Probably going to put 2 ferns here. Some 2 tall ferns. Ooh, I can't put a fern there. Okay. Well, I can't put a 2 tall fern there. I can, however, put a regular fern. There's going to be a lot of green. I do want some color. However, we're going to do that, and I think petals. Yeah, we're probably just going to scatter some petals around here. So it gives it just enough. Can't put a fern there. I'm gonna put a fern here. Get back my 2 tall fern. That works out nice. Now we're gonna get some actual flowers. What flower do I want? Or it could just do a bunch of mushrooms. Love me some mushrooms. Let's get some red mushrooms in here. Mushrooms on podzol are fire. Oh, I love it. I love it. I do love it. The red mushrooms definitely just kind of brighten all of this up. I'm going to put a mushroom here as well. We're going to put 1 mushroom over there. That's adorable. Thank you. If there's one thing that I really enjoy doing is I love landscaping. I love putting in flowers and any type of greenery in here. I absolutely love it. Now, I probably should have done this before I started putting in all the greenery and everything, but I'm going to texture this wall just a little bit. So go-to texture to do a plain stone wall is going to be mossy cobblestone, regular cobblestone, and andesite. Let's say andesite. That's not how you say that. So let's texture some of this up. I'm going to put the mossy cobblestone in where we've got the greenery. This is in a dark area where it's probably a little more humid, and I'm trying not to break anything. I might end up doing it anyway. I just broke my fern. That's okay. I've got another one. All right. And then some andesite just sparse around here. One over there. And I don't actually, we'll do a cobblestone there, a regular cobblestone. I try to keep regular cobblestone pretty sparse, just because it's fairly loud. And we'll do maybe one over here. Looking pretty good. I think that's looking good. Don't forget to like the stream, you guys. Anybody that hasn't done it yet. Okay. Could also, although I only have a 2 tall area here, I could put one of the pots. These pots look really, really good. I like the pots. The big decorative pots. Maybe I could put that, let's just say, nope, hate that. Hated it. I probably could have put it over here, putting one of the pots instead of the ferns, substituting it for a pot. In fact, let's just try putting a pot right here instead of this. Just see how it looks. I like it. I like the pot there. It kind of brings about that very clay and terracotta color, that reddish color, or kind of a muddy red-brown color. The path comes in on the left. Yeah, I don't think I put in the path here. I was going to redo all the paths. I just put some of them in temporarily, just to kind of show where you had it. I believe it comes from what, here down to there? Yeah, this one's the only one I've even landscaped. I haven't landscaped any of the other ones yet either. And then there's this one. Now, this one I wasn't quite sure what you were trying to do with it, but I envisioned this as their mine entrance, not as a house. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was this supposed to be a house? Because it's very big and it's very square and you've got dripstone all around it. But that one was the only one that I kind of had, I didn't really know what this one was supposed to be. They're all copied from Pinterest. Okay. This one just didn't really make much sense as far as the other ones did. All of these hobbit holes are pretty, I mean, they're pretty circular because hobbit holes are circular, with the exception of this one. And then that one, like I said, it didn't quite make sense to me. Diggy diggy hole. Oh yeah, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you here. That is true. That is very true. Okay. If you want me to go ahead and do the pathways, I can, and then come back to that one. Otherwise, I can do this one now, but I am not in love with this very square. It just looks, it looks so out of place with all of these other ones. It looks really out of place. And I'm not talking about the color. I'm just talking about the entire structure of it. It looks a bit out of place. That was me trying to mix it up. You're good. I use dripstone in some of my builds, although I don't think I use them too much as columns. You can definitely use them as columns. I typically use them as just an accent block. Plus they drip too. If you saw that drip, they drip. All right, so I'm gonna take all of this out. I had started to do something a little different with this one. So just give me a second. What was I doing here? It's been a while. It's been a while since I initially touched this, and I actually had a pretty good design for this, and I've completely forgotten it. But it definitely did involve a recess door here, I believe. Something kind of like this one over here. And it involved a recess door. Which I do like. I don't know if I'm using brick. I just picked the brick out. Granted, if I just copy this, I could probably just copy it. Like this doorway here. That way you would have something tying in over there as well. So let's try that. Let's copy that. What have you got? You got 3 trapdoors going up. You got a stair. You got a trapdoor. We also have to decide what color we want this one to be. We've used blue, red, spruce, jungle, dark oak. We haven't used birch. I don't think I want to do birch because birch is light and we've got the snow up here. So we might want to do something else. Could do oak. Haven't done oak yet at all. Haven't done acacia either. We do have acacia accents down below, which might look nice, actually. Let's see how we fare with some acacia. Did mangrove, not doing pale oak. I haven't done bamboo, but I don't think I really want to do bamboo there. I also haven't completely done any warp blocks. The warp would look really good with that. Let's maybe just see. Let's just see. Yeah, if we do that, we're gonna have to probably do this. Okay, I'm not saying that the brick is what's going in there. But if we did the acacia, this is what the acacia would look like. Let's see what blocks we can do with the acacia. Could do dark green. Dark green goes very well with the acacia. Could also do red. We could do a red terracotta or a red concrete. Let's try the red concrete first, see how we think. Very, very, very red. Oh, I kind of like it though. Not gonna lie, I like it. Not gonna lie. Then there is the green terracotta. Which I do love with acacia. Looks so good with the acacia. It's still different because we're not using lime green. We're just using regular green. Although I'm kind of still, that red looked great. Let's try the red terracotta now. Oops. I believe there was some other stuff there. Let me go ahead and put that in there. Yeah. Maybe a blue, a proper blue, not teal terracotta with oak. I don't have a blue, and I love using dark blue. I'm like so married to that red now. I'm loving the red. Red, I want it red. Okay, blue concrete, proper blue. And it does go very well with orange because orange is the complementary color to blue. And I have used this in a build a couple times. So there's your blue, your proper blue. And I think I really am liking the theme of the pale oak. Or, I just thought of something. We could totally mix this up. We could absolutely mix this up. Not sure I'm loving that with the orange though. So we could put oak. Oak looks good. Oak looks very good with the blue. Let's try the oak. I'm not in love with that either. The oak looks sick compared to everything else. Y'all are gonna love this. So we're gonna go to Warpwood. Just my default. We're gonna go back to my default setting here. We're gonna go to the Warpwood. Whoops. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. It's all right for you in creative. I got to do this in survival. Okay, so this is the reason that I do my builds in creative. I will sit here and change exactly like what I'm doing right now. I'm going through all these different blocks. I will do this in survival. I will build it in survival, and then I will transfer it over, or excuse me, I do it in creative. I just said survival. I will do this in creative and then transfer everything over to the survival world where the finished product will be built. You really like this one? I like this one too. I like it a lot. I don't like this around here, but we'll change that. In fact, I think this needs to be changed to just be a copy of this. I should just copy this one right here, minus the window. Oh, that's cute. It's your favorite color together. So we'll just be building all of this out of the warp block. So it is just all the way around, and we'll start. I need to do some slabbage. Forgive me if I keep referencing all of this over and over. I don't build in a Hobbit style, so I'm not terribly familiar with it. All right, slab on it, and then those two stairs. Wait, that's the wrong way. All right, did I do it right? Missing a trapdoor over here. See, and that's moody without even being moody. Hold on, I gotta turn my heater on. It is freezing. I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. I like it. I very much like that. The only thing that I could tell you to change or suggest is the blue. Instead of having blue concrete, do blue terracotta, which is slightly purple. And that would be the only thing that I say, hey, if you want to change and it still look good, again, it's going to be monochrome. But it is blue concrete, although it's not electric blue like this one is. See, now this one's very monochrome purple, which I love. But it kind of looks similar to that, so I'm going to change it back to the blue. Okay, and I'm going to put a white door in here. Give me a white door. Or either you could put a pink door in there as well, a cherry door. You prefer the terracotta tones, so you like the purple terracotta, or excuse me, not the purple terracotta, the blue terracotta. I like mixing them up. It's just something. So should we go back with the blue terracotta? Can't do that since I've opened this to the stair. Now this has to be like that. There it is. Hate that. Put it back. Put it back. Okay. So again, that's just without the window over there, so you don't have an exact carbon copy of this one. Plus, I don't even think anybody's gonna notice that it's the same as that build. It's just continuity-wise, you have all circles now, or almost all circles. At least some type of curvature. So it looks really good. Now, this one, it does look kind of similar to this. Like I said, since we've changed the blue terracotta, it looks very similar to this. So I'm gonna try to put something around it. It still looks so different. I'm gonna try to put something around it to make it not coincide with that. So that's got some pink tones in it, some orange. Let's maybe try What have we got in the natural blocks that's not the same? Trying to think of something that would look different. We could obviously have some pale oak leaves. Could have a bit more blue coming in. Could even do a chorus plant. I don't need that, do I? I don't think I need that. Didn't need that. All right, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun with this one. Okay. You like the chorus plants? Yeah, they have to grow on in-stone. And I don't really know how to stop the growth. I'm assuming you can stop the growth the same way you do with bamboo, but I don't really know for sure. I don't build with them a lot. I'm gonna try to make this look a little bit more natural, like it's naturally going into the cliff instead of it was cut out. That looks better. I'm gonna put this in for now. We'll texture it later. Just want something to cover that. Okay, so I will attempt some chorus over here. Like I said, I need end stones. End stone. Gonna put one here. We're gonna put one there. And I'm gonna put a trapdoor. What am I gonna put a trapdoor with? I guess we could do the pale oak trapdoor. All right, so we'll put some chorus plants there. They're gonna grow. Don't know how to control that growth. I don't really know if I like that purple there. I'm trying to get more blue in here than purple. By the way, this is my new favorite ground cover, is the little nether sprouts. New favorite. We love it. All right, and I'm gonna have, I definitely do want, I'm gonna change these spruce thingies to probably deep slate. I want, what do I want? What do I want? I think I was gonna try to make, I'm gonna make a planter. That's what I'm gonna make, is a planter. We'll just have some chiseled deep slate here. Make a very regal statement there. You can use whatever blocks you like. I'm just using chiseled deep slate for right now. All right, so I'm gonna need a trapdoor. I'm gonna do the blue trapdoor. Waterlog it, and then we put a coral there. And we try not to fall down the cliff. I could also just do the same thing. Instead of putting the deep slate block here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, instead of doing that, we'll just do 2 of these. I'll do a fan. Actually, here, I'm gonna do the coral there, and then I'm gonna do the fan next to it. There we go. The fan looks so weird. Oh, I need to show you my new underground area. That's cool. I have definitely had a lot of fun building underground before. It's incredibly challenging, but it's also a lot of fun too. Okay. The coral looks a bit underwhelming. And there's not really much I can do. The coral just looks a bit underwhelming. As much as I want to put the coral there, it's definitely underwhelming. So maybe I'll just put another pitcher plant up here. So we'll change this to a dirt block. Coarse dirt. Rooted dirt. We'll do rooted dirt. Do rooted dirt for that. I'm gonna put the pitcher plant there. I'm gonna put the regular coral back here. And then let's try some blue orchids over here. Hate that. That looks very, very horizontal. Don't like that at all. I don't like it. Actually, I'm gonna terraform that. I want to get rid of that entirely. Just had to do that really fast so that doesn't run all the way down the mountain and just wash away everything that I've done. It's super dark, thick skulk, obsidian, and crying obsidian with a huge glass and amethyst chandelier. Oh, that sounds awesome. That definitely sounds awesome. Okay, I'm definitely changing the deep slate. I don't like the deep slate. Let's just change it to... No, I don't want to use mossy cobblestone. Polished direct? We are using white in other places. Yeah, kind of like that. That looks good. And then the stairs, what are we gonna do the stairs with? Let's maybe do tough. Let's just do tough stairs. Regular tough stairs. Nope. Let's do mud brick stairs. You don't think this is weird, but it's actually gonna look pretty good, I think. I like that. Kind of gives it a more earthy feel. Yeah, we do not share the diorite hate that everybody shares. I love diorite. You love mud brick. Yeah, that is not a shared thing with me. In fact, I'll probably just do... Did not mean to do that. Knock out my door. There you go. That looks good. I like that very much. And the chorus fruit, this one has already terminated with no branches, and that one terminated immediately. So there's your chorus fruit. It's not a very great block. However, gonna give us the chance to decorate behind it, because now I can do my favorite block, my favorite hanging root. We'll do some glow lichen. Anything else that I think that I could splatter along the walls? I don't think I'm gonna use that, but maybe I could. But root there, root there, root there. Love it. Looks odd sitting on top of that, so let's remove that. Give it a little bit of structure. I'm gonna put some spruce fences in here. Not necessarily a tree, but it is clinging on to something. Yeah. Clinging on something like a vine would do. Maybe put one back here as well. There we go. It's not very visible, but it just gives something. Again, and it blends into here. I don't want too much greenery. So we just kind of spatter some leaves, some little gray leaves. It looks like they're maybe dead, maybe cold. Something like that. I like it. I very much like it. We're still gonna get some glow lichen on this side too. Can't do it because of the snow. We'll do that. No, not there. There. Okay. You like. Get creative with leaves. Like I said, this is supposed to be something kind of like lichen or algae, you know, that is clinging to it, but all I have as far as, you know, regular lichen is the glow lichen, and that's not giving me enough texture. I wish we actually had what's called reindeer lichen or reindeer moss, which is fuzzy. It's small, it's fuzzy, but it sticks out a little bit. It is a lichen, but I think it's called reindeer moss. Okay. So you've got your balcony that people can totally jump off of the edge here. No sides whatsoever. No fences. But this has been landscaped. That's been somewhat landscaped. We were gonna talk about the stairs, though. The stairs accessing everything. So let's just do this all with mostly, let's just do it with mud brick. I think mud brick's probably gonna be good. Gonna give it that that ruggedness. And I'm gonna do this, some of this with slabs. If I can do slabs, I will do slabs. That way it somewhat blends in, but you still have your walkways here. Very nice. I'm going to extend this. Okay, we're gonna do that there, like that one. I like that. And I'm gonna clear up the stone. That line will go away in just a second because it's just because I used grass blocks instead of dirt blocks, but it'll go away. All right, and in order to kind of feather this out, we'll put something there. And then we've got this. This is a steep staircase, so I have to use all stairs here. So that's going down to this one, and then we need to create a path going down here, which means I'm going to need to terraform a little bit. There you are. There's your path. Little teeny path, just like all the other paths that we have. Going down there a little bit, and you're there. You're on it. Just don't fall down the steep cliff side. Because we have no railings on anything. Everything is extremely unsafe. It's very unsafe. Okay, I think we changed all of the pathway blocks. Let's maybe just make a path over here. I know there's not one, but we can still try. gonna look a bit odd. Cat eats danger for breakfast. That's definitely something coming from Monkey. Okay. I mean, it's something of a path. It's not really intended to come down here because we do have the pathway down there, but it's just something extra. If you wanted to continue building little holes, you know, over here, I mean, in fact, I would definitely encourage you to build many, many of these little hobbit holes. You've got the path going over here, so maybe stick one right there. There would be a great space to put a hobbit hole. I'm good at not falling off things. You need to teach Healing Monkey how to do that. She has no idea how to do that. Yeah, who am I kidding? But no, I definitely think this section right here would be a great area to put another hobbit hole. Just make sure it doesn't completely become even with this one. Off-center it a little bit, maybe off-center it to over here. Or even over here, but I definitely think something right there would look great. In the face with my face. The plan was to make more. Well, that's good. That's very good. So I will do some final touches with some landscaping. Typically, what am I doing? Ingredients. Hello, bone meal. So what you want to do after you you know, have cleared out a bunch of stuff, you definitely want to bone meal back what you've kind of cleared out. And this bone meal's not working. Why is this bone meal not working? There you go. Start doing stuff. Do stuff here. Just doing tall grass. I don't want just tall grass, okay? Give me something other than tall grass. So just bone meal your natural environment back. You don't actually have to collect anything to place if you don't want to. Like I said, we're bone mealing back the natural points. Stop giving me too tall grass. Doesn't want to do it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the flower. On this cute little blue flower. There we go. Have us a semi meadow over here. As they are hobbit holes, maybe some food's growing around them. Could do that. I don't really have enough space for most of these places to build their own or to grow their own food. Me right now, and I'm coming towards the end of the stream, so I was just gonna kind of decorate a little bit. However, that does make a good idea for some decoration right here. So where this blue is, let us grab a hoe. Of course, it's gonna be a netherite hoe. Woohoo! I just like the noise. Okay, come here and get some wheat seeds. Now, you'll have to do this really fast because I don't have any water sources. But they will still grow even without water sources. So just put a couple of little pieces of wheat seeds around here. Looking good. Now let's grow these because I really want to grow them. Just kind of space your wheat in between with the grass. It doesn't look too wonky. I like it. I very much like it. It doesn't, it's not too same. I like that. You do a little bit of wheat around the blue one. That is a nice little contrasting color there. Time for second breakfast. You can also make some path blocks between everything. What do we want to make a path block out of? Let's just make dirt blocks. I'm gonna need a shovel for that. We're just gonna do some dirt here. Just so it looks like it's been walked on. Now this won't be looking too much like it's been walked on just because of the snow. And there you have it. Maybe, what do we want to put over here? I definitely want to do some kind of bushy thing over here. Let's do a bushy thing. I've got some favorite leaves that I like to make bushes out of. This is one of them. And you've already got a little fence that was here. So let's try making something. I know that sticks out over the stairwell, but I don't care. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna do something different. Let's see what we got here. Another little teaser. I've been floating around the real estate. There are some amazing things in Pocket Craft. Screenshots to come. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be linking some screenshots of things that you can actually, places, beautiful places that you could reside. Okay, resin clumps. Look at me. Yeah, I'm gonna put some oranges on here. I don't know, I just like it. I love it, okay? I really like putting resin clumps on everything. We got some little fruit trees over here. You will definitely find me putting resin clumps on builds. I will be over here putting, look at this. Look how cool that looks. Like, that's like so fairy-like and cool. Okay, now I'm really gonna have to build something with blue terracotta and put the resin on it. That looks so cool. Why does that look so good? We're leaving the resin on there, by the way. We are leaving that. Yeah, I like that. We're definitely leaving the resin on that purple one. Just everything gets a touch of resin. I don't think I can do anything here because these aren't solid. Yeah, they're not solid. You want a window? Yeah, no, you get some resin over here. You get a splattering of resin next to the door. No, can't do next to the door. On the window, splattering of resin. Just put resin on everything. Window? No, I can't put it on that one because it's got it's a pane glass. Trapdoor? No, resin. Okay, I'm being a little ridiculous with the resin splatter. Okay, so sorry about that. I kind of got carried away with the resin. Are you gonna give me something other than grass? Here we go. Oh goodness. Shots have been taken and are under review. Yep, we just splattered everything with a teeny bit of resin there. So, without making too terribly much landscape, we did not plant any sweet berries. How dare I go through a build and not one sweet berry was planted? I can't believe I even missed it. How did I miss it? I think I can plant them directly on snow. Yeah, they don't go on snow. They should go directly on snow. Okay, that looks way too samey. There we go. Just sweet berries everywhere. The resin distracted me. It did. Shock horror. Plant any others? Put one there. There. See? We got the sweet berries in the build now. We're good. Okay. Look at that. All right, look at what we've done here. So we still have some of the original jungle wood, and most all of the structures are identical to how Kat built them. I did not change too much on how these actually looked as far as the way that they were built, because I think the way they were built were pretty good, with the exception of this one up here. This one was odd, but we just copied one that we did over here. I do like the elongated build a lot. And then the little teeny tiny one over here. Yeah! This is looking awesome! Now we just need the Nazgul to pay a visit. Glowberries. Where am I going to put glowberries, though? Other than those 3 blocks that are in the corner over here, there is nothing to hang glowberries from, unless I were to build something to hang them from, which I'm not going to do. But you can't hang glowberries off of leaves. So, well, there's one pale oak, and then there's another pale oak. I did use pale oak, you know, the white version, the stripped woody version. I'm happy with this. I think this is great. I think this looks amazing. Under the bridge. Well, if I did under the bridge, and unfortunately these are slabs, I would need to make them full blocks, and I did not like the full block version. I can't remember if you actually made these as slabs or if I changed them to slabs, but they would need to be the full block version. And if it was under the bridge, I would be hanging the pale moss, not glowberries. Or under the balcony, excuse me. And then I would have to remove the glowberries because the pale moss hangs down more than the that's only too tall right there. There's glowberries in the houses. I did not do any interiors for any houses. Every single one of these are just going into nothing. Interiors are a different beast. I just wanted you to see kind of how, you know, if I were to build the Hobbit houses, you know, taking your build and everything, this is what I would make them look like. That was what the whole stream was about, was this is what I would do to them. I would add color. I would make each one of them individual to each other, so that they're definitely, each of these houses now have such extreme personality to them. Are we building Mordor too? We are not building Mordor. Al, this is just a build that Kat actually made originally, and I just thought I could maybe spruce it up a little bit, put my own touch and see what it could look like. And pretty much, other than which I don't really have enough time because I've already been live for quite some time, and I'm gonna stop now. But other than some extreme terraforming and building more of these hobbit houses, this is kind of how it would look if it were mine. I'd be doing, you know, do a lot of this landscaping, adding in plants and everything, and just making each house very colorful and have personality to them. But I'm loving this. You guys, thank you so much for coming along. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already hit the like button on the stream, some of you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. And if you are not currently in my Discord and you are interested in playing in Pocketcraft SMP, please join my Discord. The link should be in the description. There's also, if you go to my Twitch, link is in Twitch. It's just HotPocket143. That is my Discord. I would love for you guys to join. I would love for you guys to start playing Pocketcraft as soon as I have it finished, which, like I said, should be at the end of this week, beginning of next week. And I will announce that in Discord and open up that channel for the Iron Tier Patreons and Twitch subscribers. Thank you so much for using my build. You are welcome. It was a lot of fun just sitting here kind of finding out what colors work, what looks good with what. I'm definitely gonna have to use pale oak and lime green now. The lime green terracotta, I am all over that. That's definitely something. And yeah, this is looking spectacular. So I hope you get some inspiration. I would love to see what you do with it, what you continue to do with this build in your world. If you want to copy these exactly as they are, you will have the stream available to you where you can pause it. You can see everything that I'm doing. If you want to put your own spin on it, definitely put your own spin on it. This is your build. This is just what I would tweak it to, but you can definitely do anything you want. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining stream. Tomorrow is going to be the release of the next Minecraft hardcore video. So stay tuned for that on YouTube tomorrow. And then I will see you guys next Tuesday on Twitch when we will be doing Minecraft hardcore. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming. Bye.